We are less than 2 hours away from parts of Missouri completely reopening with no restriction. This is phase 2 of Governor Mike Parson's recovery plan that goes into effect at 12:01. News 4's Kim St. Ange is live in St. Louis City, where some restrictions will still remain. Kim?
And these same restrictions, Corey, will actually also be in place in St. Louis County. Those businesses in both the county and city having to wait a little bit longer before more people will be allowed inside. Some of these surrounding counties, though, including St. Charles, Franklin, and Jefferson, well, those will be fully reopening in just a couple of hours. But some of the businesses in those areas say it still isn't worth it to reopen.
Tuesday marks the first day since mid-March many businesses can fully reopen. Jefferson and Franklin counties following Governor Parson's plan to lift all restrictions.
Still not really worth it.
We first introduced you to Paul Arend, owner of Great 8 Cinema in Union, in April. Even though we could have reopened then with crowd restrictions, he decided it wasn't worth it and stayed closed and stuck to selling popcorn curbside. He's open now, showing throwback movies like E.T. and Jurassic Park at a discounted rate on the weekends.
We're opening every other row. We let them self-police as far as the safe distancing.
The hit to his business so big, Aaron thinks this summer will be a wash.
We might average 60 to 100 people on a weekend.
The whole weekend?
Mm-hmm.
And what would you normally do?
Upwards of, over 1,000.
In Union City Square Monday evening, it was hard to find more than a few people out walking. Desiree Scott says inside businesses, it feels like it did before COVID hit.
I think it's good.
In St. Louis City, some businesses plan to play it safe even when all restrictions are lifted. Brown and Crouppen Law Firm deciding it won't make any of its 250 plus employees return to the office for the rest of the year.
Families have planning to do. They have to figure out what they're going to do with their children. Do they have daycare lined up? Do they feel comfortable or safe sending their kids back to a daycare right now?
Tonight, all businesses are open in both the city and county, but only allowed to operate at 25% of capacity. So here are the next steps, again, in both the city and the county. In the county, businesses will be allowed to operate at 50% capacity. That's going to happen in 2 weeks, and then businesses in the city can do the same next Monday. Live in St. Louis City, Kim St. Ange, News 4.